So welcome back to another video. This is Retro Gaming. Hope you're all doing well, having a fantastic day. So we've got a very interesting video today. I'm going to give you tips and a bit of tricks how to take advantage of CX. Some of you are going to love this video and probably some of you aren't. So if you're sort of a reseller or even a collector like me, you're going to find some of these really good. You probably use them yourself. I've been using some of these for years. You can take advantage of CX just like that. But if you're a hardcore collector, you probably might not like some of these. But I've been using these for years and years, and I've got a massive collection behind me. And you've just got to take advantage of CX in this way. This is what I think anyway. So this is going to be probably about, I'd say about 8 or 9 roughly, what I can think of off the top of my head. I just thought I'd make this video just, I don't know, just because a lot of people at the minute are struggling to sort of buy games, I'd say, because they've got the bills to pay for, food. And I've seen a lot of people recently having to sell game collections, systems, stuff what they shouldn't have to sell just to pay for the bills and other stuff. So if you can take advantage of a shop like CX just to get that little bit of extra money, so you don't have to sell something, just to add something else to your collection, that's what I do. So at the minute, I'm a massive collector. I've started getting into quite a bit of reselling on like Marketplace. I'm going to try and do a bit of eBay as well. And I trade a lot of stuff in at the minute at CX. So I'm going to give you some tips of how to take advantage of CX. So the first tip, and I think this is probably one of the main ones, is if you ever trade anything in, always take the voucher price, because you'll get more for your money, definitely. And if you have to take the cash, I think you should use Facebook Marketplace or eBay. But with eBay, you have got fees. So use another online thing, maybe what don't use fees. But if you want to use CX, I always use the voucher price, because you get more for your money, and then you can buy obviously games for your collection. So that's the first tip. Always use the voucher price, because you just get more if you're trading something in. So the second one, if you're buying anything, especially online, and I don't really do this, I've done it a couple of times, and you look online and it says sort of, I can't remember what it says now because I haven't done it. I did it at the beginning when I started collecting. It'll say like good condition or mint condition. Between good and mint, I can't see much difference at all. It's, the mint price compared to the good price can be a lot difference. And a mint box compared to a good box could be literally nothing. So I would always go for good condition boxes instead of mint, because mint, you're always going to pay a hell of a lot more. So I would go for the good condition if you're buying online. So that's the second tip. The third tip, and a lot of retro collectors, hardcore collectors, are going to hate me for this, and I've done this a few times, and I know quite a lot of people doing this at the minute who are struggling for money. So if you've got a load of retro games in a box, like kart games just say, or even high-end say a high-end PS2 game, I don't know, say that, or PS1 game, something like that, and you want to trade that into CX, they will give you the same price trading value if it comes with a manual or if it doesn't. So what I've done in the past, and I know a lot of people are doing it now, take that manual out and they will give you the same price for that game, even if it doesn't have a manual. And then with that manual, you could sell that on Facebook or on eBay, and then you've made a hell of a lot more money. I know a lot of hardcore collectors aren't going to like me for saying that, but if you want to make more money, I would do that. And I've done it in past, and I know a lot of people are doing that at the minute. So get your retro games or any high-end game, take the manual out and sell it, say on eBay or Facebook, to make extra money, because CX gives you the same value if it has a manual or it doesn't. So that's the third tip. I'd say the fourth tip, and I didn't know this till, I don't know, 6 months ago, a year ago. CX, quite a lot of CXs always have a load of, especially retro games, behind the counter. So they obviously always have them behind the screens and stuff. You see them all. If there's nothing there you want or whatever, or even if there is, always ask the staff when you get to the till, have you got any more retro games? Or any more high-end games if you're a collector? And I'd say 50% of the time, 75% of the time, I've done it in the past, they'll fetch a load more out from behind the counter, from a box, to show you. So there could be games in there that you're after, what are worth good money to you, sort of thing, what you are after for your collection, if you get what I mean. So that's my fourth tip. So I'd say the fifth tip, and probably the one I use the most out of all of them, is download the CX app, and then when you go to all the charity shops, and even car boots if you go there, is if you see a game or a DVD box set or movie or whatever, what you think, or even like anything sort of electrical CX having, what they're taking, and it has a barcode on the back. On the CX app, you can scan the barcode on the game, and then it comes up the value of it, how much they sell it for, and the voucher value and the cash value. So then you know if it's worth buying from the charity shop or the car boot to trade in to CX. Like, just for example, I go into the charity shops on quite a regular basis, see a game, I think it's worth quite a bit of money, scan it, oh, that's worth 10p. Go into another charity shop, scan it, I don't know, just say PS2 game, that's worth £6 trading value, and you buy it for £1, so you've literally made £5, and you do that a few times, and that could add up 15-20 quid in a voucher for four games that you've paid £4 for, and you've made £20 in a voucher. So you see where I'm going with this. So download the app and use the scan barcode thing. It's the best thing ever. Literally, you can scan anything with a barcode. DVDs, Blu-rays, games, anything electrical what CX will take in. So the next tip, I think I'm on number 6 now, is stuff like supermarkets. They're always trying to get rid of old sort of stock, what might be still got some value to it. So, say a game they try to get rid of and it's in sale, £5. Scan it on your app. Say it's in Asda for £5. Scan it, and then you might get £10 trading, and then you can buy multiples of that game at a supermarket or another shop what sell games, DVDs, Blu-rays. So any sort of shop what's discounting games on the high street, Blu-rays, DVDs, scan them. I've done this a few times in the past. Scan them, buy a load of them to trade in at CX, but you can only trade 2 of the same item in, I think it is. So what I've done in the past, traded 2 in, either got a family member to trade some more in, or you can either trade them in to another store, or you can trade them in on another day. So go to other shops like supermarkets, other high street stores, get their stock, what they're discounting on, scan it, and then trade it in. Done that quite a few times. It's normally on newer games, what they're trying to get rid of, and there's value there. Trust me, there is loads and loads of value there. So I think I'm up to number 6 there. So the next one, and I've done this a few times, and I'm quite happy about this one. Say you're looking at, I don't know, PlayStation 2, Xbox 360 games, all on the shelf, they're all in rows, aren't they? And then you see, I don't know, they're all in categories, aren't they? So you look, I don't know, for Call of Duty, just say, Call of Duty game, all the same one, Modern Warfare, all in the same one. Run your hand down, if you're after that game, run your hand all the way down, and then feel if one of the cases feels slightly different. And if it feels slightly different, pull that one out, because it might be a steelbook version. Because what CX do, that it's the same price for a steelbook special edition version than it is for the same version. And what you could do with that steelbook special edition version, you could either keep it obviously for your collection, or quite a few steelbooks are worth quite a bit of money. So you could sell it online, eBay, Facebook, wherever you shop online, for extra money, because it's worth more than the standard version, because you get extra bits and bobs, and people love a steelbook, for extra cash. I've done that before. I've kept some for my collection before, and I've made some money on steelbooks before. Literally, just by, you can even see the difference, because steelbooks are different colour. Or you can just run your hand down and you can feel the difference. So that's, I think I'm up to tip 6 now, something like that. Also, the next thing, let me think. Yeah, the next thing. Say you buy a game on release date. Yeah, buy a game on release date. You pay, I don't know, 50 quid for it now. And you play it, I don't know, if you're a hardcore gamer, play it, I don't know, 20, 30 hours, I don't know, 40 hours, I don't know, however long it takes you to complete a game. Do it as fast as you can. I don't do this as often now because I don't buy games on release date, but complete it as fast as you can, to basically to trade it back in to CX like me now, I'm a collector, but I know there's a lot of people who aren't collectors. So play it as fast as you can to complete it, to trade it back into CX, to get as much money as you can for that game. Because soon as that game comes out, the value of that game goes down soon as it comes out, and it starts dropping the day it comes out. So the quicker you can complete that game and trade it back in, the more you'll get for that game to put towards another game. So that's my next one. So the next thing, and I'd say the final thing, sometimes on the CX app, I found sort of CX slipping. Yeah, sort of slipping a bit on the prices online. I've seen them say a game on eBay is £50, because that's a lot of gamers now, and prices go on eBay sold listings, don't they? If you think about it, there's not really any sort of price charting. Everyone just goes by eBay sold listings these days, don't they, and take an average. So you can find CX slipping a little bit with price ranging, I think. So if you go on the CX website and you buy quite a few games on there, you can find them slipping quite a bit compared to the prices on eBay. So I'd say that's quite a bit of a tip, to always have a look on the app as well, and then you don't always buy them on like eBay. Compare the prices from CX, look on online CX, look on eBay, and compare prices, because you can find, I've found CX slipping quite a few times compared to eBay. I found games before a lot cheaper on CX compared to eBay. So I hope you found these tips and a few little tricks to take advantage of CX. I've been doing some of these for years and years. I can't remember how many years now, and I've built up a massive collection. I'd call myself a very big collector, a part-time seller now. I trade loads of stuff into CX. You've just got to take advantage of them. Some of you won't agree to me, some of you will, but you've got to take advantage where you can. Make them extra money. There's people struggling out there, so any help. So I hope this video has helped a lot of people out. So as always, give us a thumbs up, give us a comment, I'll always reply. Give us a sub if you like these videos, and thank you for watching.